session is actually a session we did 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, and it was probably the hardest cardio session I have either ever done or in a long time, and it's a repeat of that, so this should be very, very interesting. Kind of looking forward to it to see if I am better, but kind of not looking forward to it because I know it sucked so bad last time. Airdyne, ski, row, 30-minute EMOM. Let's get it. Yeah, so that still sucked pretty bad.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did it all for love. Oh, they say fools believe in it, so I guess I'm one of them. Oh, don't you know? I fell for fools gold. I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fools gold. I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fools gold. Yes, I did.
Team, so we just hit the complex, the one power clean, one hang squat clean, and the one split jerk. Got the 85, which I'm happy about. It's a big PB for the hang squat clean, which turned out to be the hardest component. Tried the 90, didn't get it up, couldn't get the hang squat clean, but we got 85, pretty happy with that. So we're just about to go into a 6-minute time cap workout now. 104 wall balls and 52 pull-ups. It's gonna be pretty crazy. The aim of the game here is to break PB on wall balls, consecutive reps. I think up to this day, because it doesn't come up in large chunks, up to this day I think 30 is the most I've managed to get in one go. So we're going to see how this goes, see if we can beat that record. We've got 104 to do, so I don't see why not. Get all the wall balls done, get onto the pull-ups, maybe get 10, maybe more done. I'm pretty happy with that. I can't say I've done 100 wall balls for a long time, so see how it goes.
Yo, never was a thug, just infatuated with guns. Never was a gangster till I graduated to one and got the rap of a villain, a weapon concealing. Took the image of a thug, captured a villain, willing to stick out my neck for respect if it meant life or death. Never lived it with regret.
104 plus 5. Alrighty team, so we just finished that second Metcon. Included pistols and power cleans at 50 kilo. Did the pistols, still holding on to the 5 kilo plate, and they're still quite slow. I have to break them up a lot, so unfortunately we didn't get that much done in the 10-minute time cap. But you know, we got 56 pistols done, 20 power cleans, so I'm happy with that. We've now going back into that heavy complex. Just to remind us, it's one power clean into one hang squat clean, mouthful, into one split jerk. So about 20 minutes ago I set that at 85 kilo. Let's see how much stronger I've got in 20 minutes or weaker for that matter. Now let's see if I can repeat the 85. I'm going to reattempt the 90 and see how we get on, see how we go. We've got 10 minutes again like we did the first time. Set a heavy 1 rep max. Let's see how it goes. done. So on the second one around, we got 85 again. Wasn't as clean, actually lost the grip of the bar on the way up from the hang squats clean, but damn right, just bounced on the chest, got it up. That's good. Bar tried to take victim of me, but I think I won. Power clean, we got 90 kilo power clean today. We didn't get the hang squat clean, so 90 clean, power clean is heaviest I've done since relearning the clean and not muscle cleaning it. And we got an 85 kilo hang squat clean, which is, yeah, heaviest I've ever done that for. So happy after doing that on Friday, so yesterday, and doing 5 sets of 3 at 72.5 and getting that for the 85 for one. I'm happy with that. Split jerk, still got a little bit more in tank. Haven't done it in a couple of months, but I know in terms of split jerk I've done 105 before, so that's cool. It's nice. I really like that movement to get that up. So happy days. What have you got?
More at 11 a.m.
What's the other thing?
Peel the avocado. What? Come on, let's.
Hey team, and talk about training and talk about, I see a lot of people in the gym. Funny enough, I'm there all day, every day, doing my own training, coaching other people in their training, and generally just being a manager and dealing with people coming in every day and asking questions and signing up to gym, etc, etc. And one of the things I see a lot of, how much should I train? You know, I want to train. I'm super motivated. I really want to get my results. You know, I want to get really strong, get really fit, get really healthy, lose loads of weight, whatever it may be. You know, CrossFit is very much a case of performance, right? And often the misconception is more is better. You know, the more I train, the better I'll get, the quicker it will come. You know, the results will come quicker because I'm training longer, harder, more. You know what I mean? Whereas in reality, we got to find that balance between training more and training too much. I personally believe that that is different for everybody. I don't think it's a blanket of, you know, you shouldn't train any more than 5 times a week. I think this is where the myth of overtraining comes in. A lot of people argue that overtraining isn't a thing. It doesn't exist at all. I personally believe it does. I've felt the effects of overtraining, maybe not getting enough sleep, nutrition's not quite right, and then continuing to train on the same level. It doesn't end well. You either pick up an injury, you feel over fatigued, you feel tired, you pick up an illness, whatever it may be. Regardless, a lot of the time people are thinking to themselves, more is better. Now, talking CrossFit specifically, but anybody who's not doing CrossFit, this is still relevant to you. Fitness in general. More isn't specifically better, okay? Up to a certain level it is. At that point, it isn't. And the difficulty is you've got to find that level. So for myself, I train 5 days a week. I have 2 days where I do zero training. The most I'll do in terms of exertion is ROMOD, so mobility routine, stretching, things like that, okay? 2 days of complete rest. But those other 5 days, I'm training 2 a days. So I'm training 10 sessions in 5 days. What ensures me to be able to do that, as well as sleep and food and hydration and stuff like that, is that 48 hours of rest. I couldn't maintain what I did if I trained 6 or even 7 days a week. All right, so just keep that in mind when you're thinking about your training. Think about, how should I train? I want to be pro. I want to be the best in my gym and best in my box or whatever. I'm just going to train every single day until I get there. That isn't necessarily going to be the answer. I would recommend getting in, building up to 5 days a week, once a day. Yeah, if you're new to training, maybe it's not even 5 days a week, or you say, okay, I want those 5 days there to get into the habit, but I only train 20-30 minutes to start with. Build it up from there, okay? Which leads me to my final point, is you don't necessarily need to be training for hours and hours on end either. So it's the same thing with days of the week you train and the amount of time you train. Now, sometimes I admittedly may be training from, say, 7:30 p.m. till 9:30, maybe even 10 p.m. But the reality of the situation is during that time of 2.5 hours or 2 hours, I'm doing my mobility, I'm doing my stretching, I'm doing my warming up, actual workout time, high intensity focused training time is maybe 40 minutes, maybe 60 minutes at top end. Yeah, that's my training time, not the 2.5 hours. Okay, time commitment is a lot, but the actual training time, digging deep and getting it done, 40 to 60 minutes. Okay, so keep that in mind. Peace, guys. Have a good weekend. Sunday tradition, walking the doggos. And that one over there. Give her her weekly walk. Keep her fit and healthy. Lula's tired already. Last week it was Anya hiding under a tree.
Is it a tree? Is it a play park?
Oh, okay, play park. Alright, alright. Now it's Lula.
Actually hot in the UK for once. Isn't it, George?
Wait.
Hot in the UK for once.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say it's hot.
Well, it's hot. Hi guys. Dexter.
Come here. Yeah. Lula. Lula. What's up, Dexter?